Okay, viewers, well, nice song, but I've got to close that door. I don't want to get put in jail for sharing music, which is meant for sharing anyway. I've scored this when I went to a local recycling centre today. Had I have not seen this and those speakers, I wouldn't have bothered shopping there ever again after finding out what they do with cassettes and not selling them anymore. But yeah, I was seeing this, a Sherwood with a QUAM AM stereo. How good's that? You just don't see that very often, so that's why I grabbed it. This is nice quality stuff. It's made in Korea, but it's got a Japanese componentry in it as well. Futaba Japanese vacuum fluorescent display. Sherwood Korean capacitors. There's the decoder chip, Motorola chips. They're all to do with the QUAM decoding of the AM stereo signal. That's the brains of the AM stereo signal up there. You don't see that often at all. QUAM AM stereo. The most expensive part about this is you're going to have to buy a transmitter. You can only buy it in America. It's about between $300 and $500 Australian to get it here. You can buy a pre-assembled kit, or you can buy one that you build and assemble it yourself. It's a bit cheaper. But basically it's got those chips, and you can plug your iPhone or anything into it, and you can transmit an AM stereo signal around your house. And this is the equipment you use to listen to it. This complements this nicely. And these Vox and Taiwanese made speakers are very nice. Okay, viewers, well, I'll cram the other speaker up. Looks better. I'll try and straighten this back out so it goes on normally now. Get that nice and flat. Set that flat as it was. I must have bent it, that's alright. I'll fix that later.
Financial freedom, like accounting, agri solutions, financial planning, lending, IT.
I bent that there a bit too. Getting it off, that's alright. Not too hard to fix.
Book your free assessment in Robinvale or Mildura and review your financial health today.
Anyway, a bloody good combination. A good tuner and the amp.
094.
Nice AM bar antenna for long distance reception. Now if I hook up a set of TV liberties to this won't even need to be plugged into the wall. It's good enough without being plugged into the wall. I think that's glass too. Plastic. Felt like glass. That's very good.
Will be a hit. Or an old school banger that'll make it to the #1 spot. What I do know though is before 3 o'clock.
Nice, powerful sound. Let's try AM. Of course, no stereo stations exist. I'll put it on manual. Auto tune, manual tune. I can't go back and that way, so to speak. I have to go forward or backwards. Can I get 8R1? Manual mode's on now. I had it on auto. Yes, I get 8A1 landmark. Good stuff. Good tuner.
And it's likely that...
That's supposed to be Bendigo, or Bendigistan I call it. Magic 1278, I think that is. At night I get stuff. At night, and the sporadic E, so to speak, is better. AM propagate, that travels further at night.
Lamar Celtic.
1377, that's 3MP. That's a good station.
Well, I'll wait on the official.
Right base and monitor potential, that is.
River 1467.
Local station. I wonder if it goes up to 1611. I hope it does. Yes, it does. Oh, the classic station. Turn it down before I get in trouble for copyright, but that's a good classic station. Old gold 1611. Then I can move it around a little bit too for interference. That is nice. And speaking of other scores I've got, I've also upgraded my solar thing. I've got an MPPT solar charge controller, or Muppet for short. I'll give it a close look at that. It's the same brand as the other one I had from the same seller, but there's an optional LCD remote screen that can go with that. Well, I'll try and see if I can track that down. That's a nice quality unit. That will also run off the household solar panels I've got. It'll accept that voltage fine. So that's a much better unit. It should be better on the batteries. MPPT basically means maximum peak power technology. It enables excess voltage from the solar panels to be converted into a bit of extra current to charge the batteries, which is a nice feature. I should get some extra charge in those batteries to run that light, hopefully. It's much more efficient and better design than the PWM system, which is what my Mishto inverters use, all PWM. There is no MPPT in those. Nice if there was, but unfortunately there isn't. So this unit would be very handy. Very nice and metal. Very nice quality stuff. Bit of weight and metal in that, which is good. Give a close look. Oh, one of my other mates, Australian Stig, he got a Muppet, one of these. Some other brand, which apparently was advertised and tested as being an MPPT, but the Muppet's light is actually PWM. I'll give this a bit of a go, I'll see how it behaves, but this looks like a pretty damn good unit. Nice and heavy and metally, like a metal brick. It's good so far. I got, yeah, you plug your LCD screen in there and they can put it inside the house, on the wall. That's a nice feature. 16, which is your debug. I've got to read the book how to set it up, but I'm pretty sure it's right to go from the start. Bulk, acceptance, float, equalize and current limited charge status. I can only hook up on an oscilloscope to see what it's actually doing at the moment. Speaking of oscilloscope, I got a proper set of probes for my oscilloscope from a nice big tech shop in Taiwan. Let's just say this setup in Taipei is like the Shenzhen market in China. The Taiwanese version. It has everything in this shop. Everything you could ever need for electronics and engineering enthusiasts. There's also a shop next door called Sintrend, the company the building's called. And all the young entrepreneurs and make is all based there. Really nice. We ain't got nothing much like that at all in Australia, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, as I said, 12, 24 volts batteries it can take. Max solar power, 130 watt to 160 watt. Max solar voltage open circuit, 150 volt. Max charge current of 10 amps. Max load current of 10 amps. This looks like a pretty good unit. I'll give it a couple of days and monitor the batteries, see how this thing behaves and keeps up. Yeah, very nice. I've got to keep clearing those panels though, because those things are slightest bit of dust. You won't get much efficiency out of them. They're only little, as I said before, they're just basic little motorbike battery trickle charge panels. But I'm going to keep an eye on some more household panels like that, and that will make the system a whole lot more efficient. You don't really want that little Bordeaux barn automotive crap. You want solar panels like this. Despite the burnouts, these panels are working pretty well, as much as like they were when they were new. That's not really much of a problem anyway. If they are like that, get them anyway, because I can't fault these at all. They're still performing 100% like they were new. I just need more of those to keep up with the man in a summer's day running fridges on the little inverter. Anyway, projects are going good at the moment. So I can run that fridge off the grid, which is good, and I can run that fridge also off the grid now, which is awesome. I can also run all these off the grid too. I get to test that, see how the radio performs on an inverter for minimum interference. If it doesn't shoot out much interference, that'll be a bonus. Anyway, I'll put this little tuner back together. I just took it off to see what it's like inside and to show you what sort of quality componentry is inside this thing. It's a nice unit. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.